Hey guys, I'm back. Mel here. Welcome back to This Week in Black Wellness, and you know what to do. We don't have to tell you time and time again. Drop us a comment below and let us know your thoughts. So what are we talking about this week? Well, something's new, something's old. The news keeps going. So GirlTrek's co-founder shares why walking is fundamental self-care. I'm introducing you to a new Wellbeing App for Black, Indigenous, and women of color. And I'm also introducing you to a new e-commerce site that highlights beauty brands created by people of color. And lastly, Neutrogena and Aveeno recalls spray sunscreen because of Benzene. All of these coming up in a few. Let's take a quick message and I'll be right back. So you guys know GirlTrek, right? The largest national health and self-care movement for Black women, which promotes, wellness through organized walks. Yeah, they have the blue t-shirts, yeah. So it was founded in 2012 by T. Morgan Dixon and Garrison, who are both 44. And since then, they have grown the organization into this massive worldwide movement. Garrison shared that the pandemic amplified their mission tenfold when during quarantine, people turned to walking as the only possible form of exercise they can do. All of us were pretty much, walking in isolation. And in that moment of pause, rest, and reflection, GirlTrek was able to focus on getting back to the core of their grassroots plan. Garrison's advice for making walking a daily routine, well, she says that we should think of walking as the best transportation from one place to the next. Don't look at it as exercise, and I agree. Instead, choose activities where walking enhances the experience. And that's how you make walking a daily habit, another to-do. It makes it more enjoyable. In Trinidad, where I'm from, we call for transportation P2. And on an island, sometimes it's the best mode of transportation you can find. Today I tried meditation and then I walked. First off, my body felt super relaxed before heading out, and walking didn't seem like a task, but more of an extension of what I had already started in meditation. You should try it sometime. I know everybody has their thing. Some of us like running, some of us like biking, like yoga. But I think when you're at a loss and trying to move every day, I agree with GirlTrek. Walking should be your go-to. So this next story is about a meditation app that I fell in love with because guess what? It opens up with the inscription, "No more waiting to exhale." We love this. Love, love, love. Before I jump into telling you what this app is all about, because I took it for a spin, of course, let me share about the founder. Yes, she's a Black woman. She looks like us and clearly understands us as her mission is to create a much needed space for the Black community to rest. She wants us to think of healing as a journey home to oneself. I like that. Okay, girl, I could get with this. Her name is Katara McCarthy, and she's an emotional well-being advocate for BIWOC, Black, Indigenous, and Women of Color. Besides being the founder of the Exhale app, she is a coach, speaker, podcast host, and an author, and she co-founded and developed the Sililo School in Zambia, Africa, a school for children who otherwise would not have access to primary education. So back to the app. Of course, when you download it, you must register to enter email, phone, or password. Once you get in, you're greeted with a Black woman with tight coils that crowns her head, submerged in a body of something luscious that looks like milk and honey or something. The app is broken up into 5 categories: breathe, affirm, meditate, imagine, listen. And each component invites you to rest and recharge through guided meditations and breathing techniques. I love Imagine. Y'all gotta check it out. There's even a microaggression meditation, which I think is so well thought out because, truth be told, we experience an insane number of microaggressions daily, and many of us don't know how to deal with it. So this app allows us a moment to kind of stop and process how we feel. Listen, there's so much more I can say about this app, but I will leave it for you to do. It's available in the Apple Store and on Google Play, so go check it out and share your thoughts in the comments. We really want to know what you think about it, because over here, we are loving it. Have you all heard of 13 Lune? It's this new e-commerce site that highlights beauty brands created by people of color. It is supported by celebrities like Diddy, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Naomi Watts. And the founder, her name is Nyakio Grieco, and she already owned her own beauty brand called Nyakio Beauty. She launched it in Lune after being inspired by all the racial awakening during the COVID-19 pandemic. And she was wondering why retailers don't give Black founders more shelf space and more representation. So the site is an online destination grounded in global and cultural traditions with a laser focus on inclusive beauty. The site also serves as a site for discovering Black and brown beauty founders who create unique products for all of us. She says, we have brands from Africa, from Southeast Asia, from China, from the Dominican Republic, but they are products that have to work on people of all colors, all hair texture, all skin types, and it really tells a founder's story. The website currently features everything from face and body to hair, makeup, and wellness brands. Brands include Amicole, Butter, Jinsoon, Beauty Start, and many, many more. So all you ladies searching for Black brands to support, here's a one-stop hub for you, 13 Lune, and you can thank us later. So we shared this news with you back in an earlier episode, and we are bringing it around again because it is summertime and we need to be safe with what we're using on our skin. Don't know if you guys have heard, but Johnson & Johnson recalled 5 Neutrogena and Aveeno sunscreen products containing traces of benzene. Yes, we are back at this again. The recall involves 4 Neutrogena sunscreen versions: the Beach Defense Aerosol Sunscreen, Cool Dry Support Aerosol Sunscreen, the Invisible Daily Defense Aerosol Sunscreen, and Ultra Sheer Aerosol Sunscreen, and Aveeno Protect and Refresh Aerosol Sunscreen. They are claiming that it would not be expected to cause adverse health consequences, but decided to recall it anyway. Okay, that's great. That's a really great idea, J&J. Thanks for the kind consideration. Isn't it that what you're supposed to do anyway? Benzene is harmful. According to the CDC, benzene is a component of gasoline and a frequently used solvent for rubber waxes, and is highly flammable and widely used worldwide. Long-term and repeated exposure to the chemical at high levels can cause leukemia and other cancers. Listen, y'all don't want to get me started on these companies that try to protect their brands by claiming bullshit. The only reason I think that it was recalled is because of the independent report by Valley Shore Watchdogs weeks ago. Anyway, Johnson & Johnson is still investigating how the contamination happened. Please and thanks. In the meantime, what you and I need to do is cancel with a capital C Neutrogena and Aveeno products. Aveeno products have long dried out my skin and made me itch, so that's a done deal for me. And that's all I have for this week in Black Wellness. Hope you learned a little something here. Hope you found something new here. Join me back next week for more. Did you subscribe yet? Follow us for upcoming episodes and sign up for our weekly newsletter. The link is always in the description to get this first in your inbox. See you guys. Have a fantastic week. See you guys next week.